Hey, this is Swaggers doing Mass Effect 3 Insanity! And we're back on our ship after our mission here. Like, oh, what's going on? And when you get back to the ship, you gotta go to Edie's quarters, to the core. And a lot of this is going to be optional. You can choose to do this if you want or not want to. Up to you. But I am going to show you where everything is. So we're going to spend the next 2 videos going through the Citadel. And what I find to be actually be some pretty fun missions.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
Okay, so you're going to go in there. And then once that cutscene's back, we do want to talk to Trainer.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge...
And she's going to give you a mission called Grissom Academy Investigation. And that's a timed mission. So after we go to the Citadel and get all these other missions, added to our queue, we'll be doing that one next. And there is an achievement for that one. It's not a main mission. So if I was you, I would do it. Trying to get all the achievements. Okay, so first when we get to the Citadel, now when you land, they're going to let you go directly to wherever you want.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
So this lady's going to send us directly to the hospital so that we can talk to our injured teammate. And hopefully you've already bought the gift, or you can buy it when we get there.
I need to get to the hospital.
A lot of these missions we're going to be picking up. We're going to be picking up over 10 missions here in the Citadel. A lot of them are just eavesdropping. There's also 4 situations where you can help civilians with the authority. They give you rep, and then they also are going to give you some war assets. So I would suggest doing those, and I'll point those out also. There's also 2 basic missions outside the hall there. That you just need to wander around, and I've already picked up the Biotic amp interfaces.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant.
So we're gonna be positive, obviously, with your friend, especially if you want to seduce them. And I'm actually skipping back and going across the hall here. And you want to listen in on this doctor's conversation to get another little mini quest. Most of these are scanning quests. There's going to be 2 actual quest type quests, and we're going to do those right away. They can't all be completed within the Citadel, but they can be completed. And then you're also going to listen into a conversation about alien metagel. So just kind of wander around this hospital area. That's 3 side quests that we've just picked up here. And that's everything up there. And now we're going to go to Purgatory Bar, and there's 2 quests. One of them is fairly complicated, so we're going to come back to that in the next video. But there are 2 quests we're going to pick up in Purgatory. 3 actually, sorry, 3. We're going to be listening to these conversations outside here, and we're going to get 1 right away. So again, you just kind of listen in. It's kind of weird. You're like, oh, let me just eavesdrop, not say anything. We're going to go find the stuff they want, and we'll get their like improved power grid, and then you just be like, oh, here, I kind of eavesdropped on your whole conversation, and here's what you wanted. And they're like, oh, okay, I guess. So the other small one is over here on the left, on the first level up. And you're going to see the 3 Turians talking here.
The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the first regiment?
And there you go, banner of the 1st Regiment. And then the other one is opposite of them, but we're going to come back to that in the next video because it's a fairly complicated, not complicated really, but it's a long-term quest. Not even long-term, we're going to do it right away, but it's a 15-minute quest. Let's just say that. Okay, so we come down here, and this is right outside CSEC offices. Those guys are talking out there, and they're going to give you another little side quest. And again, check the description of this video. I'll have all of them listed, including which ones we're doing. And then by the shops on the bottom left,
Look, he is not gonna
there's another guy talking here with the clerk. And that's going to give you some more reputation for helping him out. Okay, and then on the bank, which is the other opposite side, we'll talk to them. And this is going to update the Citadel Defense Force. Now, until you've completed all 4 sections, that's not going to mean anything. We're going to do 2 of the sections here. Then go over here and listen to these dudes.
Denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world.
Boom.
Plenix demands charity and forgiveness.
Another quest. Like I said, 90% of these are just scanning quests, and we'll do them a little bit later. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of them at a time when more systems open up. Okay, and this is back in the Commons, and now we're actually going to do a quest. And how we're going to start this is we're going to Liera, who is down here in this bar area in the Commons cafe area. And she's down here. There she is at her table.
Still working?
He's willing to join us.
Okay, and she wants us to go talk to Barla Vaughn. And he is up in the bank where we just were. Running. This is where the 2 guys are having the conversation, and they're over there, and he's behind the counter here, so talk to him.
Commander Shepard, I don't believe I've ever had the pleasure. Barla Vaughn, find considerable flux.
Okay, and that's Citadel Barla Vaughn, but again, we can't. That's going to be another scanning, so we can't do anything else with that right now. So we're going to move on. At least we had to do a couple steps there. And we'll go to the docks, to the holding area. And as soon as you come out of here on the right, there's going to be some more citizens having problems. You're going to help them out, and that's going to help, again, the Citadel Defense Force get updated. But until you get everything, it doesn't count as anything. Like, I can't even see it in my war assets yet. So that's two parts of that done. We'll be able to do the rest later.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay, now running down here, we're going to get into this holding area here. And that guy behind us, by the light there, he's going to have a quest to go scan for something. There you go, Kite's Nest. Pillars of Strength.
I know that your faith is weak. Our government has fallen, but...
Okay, and on the embassy level, on the left, looking out the window there, is the ambassador, and he wants you to find out about his son. Okay, now we're going to do a actual quest. We're going to complete a quest here on the Citadel, and this guy that we're looking for is standing in front of Bailey's office here. Boom.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I just hope we're not too late.
Okay, and first he wants us to go into the Spectre office, which is right here on the left. And I'm going to run right past it and be like, oh wait, yeah, oh, okay, yep. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to activate the main terminal. And then what you want to do is that Hanar Embassy tracking, we're going to hit X to enable it. And close out, and then you're going to have a little conversation. And now we need to run back and forth between a bunch of terminals to kind of hack some conversations together. And the first one is, just past where we just talked to the ambassador on the wall there.
Money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress.
And then the last ones are down in the holding area. And it's right away on the left here, right as you come onto the elevator.
Val, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him? Reclusive?
Just a bit
And
more
then
blunt
the
than I
last one's at the
expected.
very end.
I did say mildly.
The invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets. According to the count,
Very end on the right here.
organized invasion plan.
I've got a list of new Hanar.
And then we just have to go to the one we were just at by the elevator.
These are all fake. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
We can hope. If a Hanar group is opposing war with the Reapers, my suspicions were correct.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that Turian forces may lose their
Running.
Prime Lord Victus has requested a war summit of council races.
Okay, and with all that done,
If there's
now
any
we're going
mention
to
of soul
meet up with
names,
Jundum at that very first terminal outside, not the Spectre office one, but the one on the embassy level. And there are two ways to play this. You're watching the videos, or you're watching a walkthrough, so I'm going to tell you, he's going to get in danger, and you can either choose Renegade, and I'll show you here. There's going to be a Renegade interrupt.
Stop the upload.
You can choose to do that. You'll save his life, and you'll get a Spectre unit for 40 points in your war assets. If you let him die, and you stop the virus, you get 50 points in war assets. So, it's up to you, but those are your two options. And at the end, you're going to get all these points, and there you go.